to Brand X Reviews. This one I am going to be continuing the series that looks at Star Trek hand phasers, toys and replicas. Now in the last parts I looked at this, the Type 1 phaser, so I'll just move these out of the way because for this one I'm going to be looking at the Type 2 phaser. Now unfortunately I don't have the box for this. This is something that I've had to buy recently. I did own one of these back in the 90s when the original series was, well, the Next Generation series was on TV still, and I was quite a big fan of the series back then, but I think at some point in the late 90s I actually sold some of my Star Trek stuff. Actually, funnily enough, I sold it to the Core, one of my fellow reviewers at Brand X Reviews, and I think just in the process of moving he'd lost some of these, so he doesn't actually have this anymore as far as I know anyway, so that's cool. I mean, I sold it to him, it's his, but so I had to rebuy this off eBay quite recently. I got it in a lot with these as well. And unfortunately it doesn't have the stickers on it still. Used to have some here. I think they had like L1 was like kind of sort of holographic sticker there, and you had like some U1, U2 I think, but these aren't buttons, these are just here for effect, and there's kind of a weird grill thing there. As far as I know, the sound comes out of these holes here on both sides. And similar to the Type 1 phaser with the buttons, you use these to select which mode, and then you use that to kind of pull the, well, to press the actual trigger on it, and the front bit lights up, which I'll demonstrate in a moment. Of course this is the Type 2 phaser, so this is the slightly larger one, and the battery compartment kind of goes in there like that, it clicks in place. So let's have a look at it actually working anyway. So like I say, I'll put it on to stun mode first of all. You press the button and it does this. Let's have another look from the front. It actually uses like a normal light bulb in there, but because of this red bit on the front, it kind of gives it the illusion that it's a red light that's coming out. And then you do the second setting, that's to kill, so let's do that one. That's one where you just keep your finger on it and it'll just go on like that. I think I'll light us up at the front like that. I think I prefer this one though. There's apparently a trick that you can do, where if you keep if you make the two buttons kind of level with each other, and you press the button so it doesn't do anything, then the next time you do change one of the settings, as soon as you press it down, it goes off like that. Very random thing to do. Let's try it again. So you press it. There we go. And it just went off. It just went off because it's you press it like that. So kind of weird little trick there. I don't see that. I think that's just an accident. I don't think that's intentional that it does that. But yeah, like I said, I don't have the box for this, unfortunately. There are other reviews online that you can see. We've got, I think there's like one guy talking about it. I've got here at VR Reviews. This was the actual box. You can kind of see. I'll just show you briefly a clip of what he had to say about it on his channel.
Alright, here's the packaging. It is a large, non-windowed box. A picture of the phaser down here being used. If you can see here on the front that the panels on the artwork are actually green and red and yellow, and the ones on the actual phaser are just...
So yeah, a bit of a plug for this guy, anyway. Like I say, he's at VR Reviews. Probably a better review than mine, to be honest. So yeah, this one again is done by Playmates. They seem to have done quite a few of these phasers in the past. This one came out in '92. This one was '94 apparently. So this one came out first. I think that was around about the time when I owned it. Like I say, it was early '90s, and I do know that the TV series was still on at that point. At least in the UK, they were probably about a year behind anyway. To be fair. That's it anyway. I'm going to leave it there because I could rant about it even more, but there's only a certain amount of things you can say about a hand phaser, so I will cut it short there. So this is, like I say, Brand X Reviews. If you want to see more, go to the website brandxreviews.com, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.